Welcome to this 10-minute yoga flow focusing on the lower back. Only your yoga mat required, so let's begin. Take feet a little bit wider than hip width and gently sway one side to the other. Ten of these in total. Then place your hands on your hips and move your hips around. 5 in one direction and change sides. Bend the knees, bend through the ankles to get some movement going. Next, we'll inhale one hand into the air and gently lean over to one side. Hold for a breath. And inhale back, swapping sides. Lift tall and stretch over. Next, we'll take a spinal roll, hands relaxed, gently round the spine, hands slide down the thighs. We'll inhale, roll our shoulders a few times, and then interlace our hands behind and take our arms a little bit out. One more of these, hands slide down, chin tucks a little, slight bend in the knees, and roll up, roll the shoulders a few times, interlace the hands behind. And lastly, inhaling arms overhead, stretching tall. Exhaling. One more. Exhale. We'll roll down into our tabletop position, hands and knees on the ground, taking some movement to begin with. Anything that feels right in your body, you can move your weight back and forward, move your hips around. And then we'll set up for our cat-cow. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your heart forward. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin, press through the hands. Inhale into cow. Exhale, cat. And then on our next round, we'll make it a dynamic flow, starting from your cat pose. Weight shifts back, and then bend the elbows, sink the belly through to come through into your cow. Set up for cat, push back, round through. One more of these. And from here, we'll push back into child's pose. Knees wide, hips sink down, arms are out in front. You may choose to rest your head on the ground, rest your elbows on the ground, or keep the stretch a little bit more active, elbows off and the head off the ground. Long, slow breaths, enjoying this moment of rest. Inhale, lift back up to tabletop. Leading from the ribs, we're circling them around. So you're lifting up and circling the ribs down towards the ground, up towards the ceiling. Weight shifts over the hands, elbows bend. Change direction. Readjust and set up for our bird dog here. We'll take our right leg out long, and when you're ready, inhale the left arm up to the air and the right leg. Feel the length between the fingertips and the back heel. Engage your core. Place the left forearm down. Circle the knee towards the elbow. 3 times in one direction and change direction. Set up for the other side. Left leg long, right arm out in front. When you're ready, the left leg lifts. Again, hold. Place the right forearm down. Circle the left knee. 3 times, one direction, and change. From here, thread the needle, knees under hips once again. Inhale the right arm up and gently thread it through, bringing the right ear towards the ground. Left arm can be long, or left arm can wrap around in a bind. Use the left hand to help press up. Inhale the right hand up and reset. Left hand lifts and feeds through. Left ear towards the ground, protect the neck. Right hand long or wrapping around. Inhale, right hand comes down. Left hand sweeps up one last time. And we'll inhale back. From here, push into your downward facing dog. Walk your dog a few times. Stay in your downward facing dog, or option to wave your spine forward, sink into an upward facing dog, and then push back to downward facing dog. One more of those. And then we'll bring our knees to the ground, tuck our elbows in, chin and chest lower to the ground. Inhale into baby cobra, elbows tucked in towards the ribs. Exhale, come down. Inhale once more. Exhale, come down. Inhale, arms out in front, and then we'll lift opposite arm and leg. Inhale, right leg and left hand. Swapping sides. One last one. From here, we'll roll over onto our backs. Feet a little bit wider than hip width. Take a few windscreen wipers, dropping knees down one side to the other. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock and roll a little bit on the lower back. And then either legs out long and take a few minutes in Shavasana, or simply roll up to seated to finish your flow. I hope you enjoyed this flow. Follow along for more videos, and I'll see you next time.